Most people think garden ends in summer in Houston, Texas, but autumn is when the real magic happens. Here is a quick look why autumn gardening makes so much sense. In fall in Houston, Texas, warm soil meets cooler air. What does that mean? During the daytime, the soil stays warm, and in the evening, the soil cools down. This powerful combo promotes fast seed germination, strong root growth, and healthier plants in overall. You almost have 3 ideal planting windows for fall gardens. For example, mid-August, you can plant green beans, tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, and squashes. In whole month of September, you can plant garlic, leek, some leafy greens like Swiss chard, beets, arugula, pak choi, etc. October, we'll plant some peas again because I love pea shoots, collies, kale, mustard, lettuce, spinach, bok choy, pak choy, other choy, all kinds of choys. Cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, radishes, dark radishes, all kinds of Asian vegetables. There are just so many variety of leafy greens and root vegetables you can plant. If you want to grow cilantro for seeds, you should plant cilantro in fall. Let it go through the winter, harvest the leaves. By the spring, you will be able to harvest the seeds. And same as Swiss chard and beets. You can grow them in fall garden, and it will keep growing all the way to the next year, and you can harvest the leafy greens all the way from fall to the spring, all the way to May. Then you can harvest the beets. In fall garden, there are fewer pests. Cool fall weather naturally suppresses many summer pests. Fall garden reduces watering needs. With the cooler temperature and the natural increased rainfall in fall, your garden often needs less supplemental watering than in the summer months. Fall is the best time to prepare for better soil health and prepare for spring. Fall is ideal for enriching your garden beds, adding compost or organic mulch, now to boost nutrients and improves soil structure for stronger spring growth. For example, you can put shredded fallen leaves, can double as mulch, and compost layers, enriching the soil while conserving moisture. Planting perennials, trees, or bulbs like garlic in the fall gives roots time to establish before hotter weather returns next year. Also, fall garden vegetables flavor boosts from frost, cooler fall temperatures, and the light frost often sweeten the flavor of root veggies like carrots, Brussels sprouts. I miss so much digging bok choy and carved in snow in winter when I was young. It tasted awesome. Buying seeds or plants can be very expensive. However, there is always a cheap way to buy seeds. Look at all the seeds I got from the local Houston seeds store. And each of these packages only cost 39 cents. They sell seeds by scoop. One scoop is 39 cents. Each scoop contains thousands of seeds. The store has a variety of pea seeds, broccoli. This is the one scoop. This is all the seeds. Inside thousands of seeds only cost 39 cents. So I bought a bunch here. They have a variety of seeds, peas, spinach, broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and beans, and turnips, all kinds of turnips. They even have Asian vegetables. Last time I went there to buy bok choy, however, they sold out, but I have not get a chance to go back yet. Of course, when I go back, I will buy a bunch of bok choy seeds, consider 39 cents per scoop. I have lots of bok choy to harvest. And all kinds of cucumbers too, all kinds of squash, all kinds of beets, Swiss chard, cilantro, all kinds of herbs, lettuce as well. Arugula, lettuce, everything. They have everything, 39 cents. Is this awesome? You save lots of money. That is why you buy the cheap seeds. You have lots of seeds, so you will not worried about running them out. So you can start planting seeds in September. Houston, Texas, it is really hot. However, it's okay to plant the seeds. If they germinate, it's a good. If they don't germinate, you just keep planting because you have so many seeds. I normally plant the fall garden in September. I plant these bush beans on September 1st. They have germinated pretty well. I planted some peas as well. They are all planted September 1st. They are all beginning to germinate. In the front over there, I planted some kohlrabi. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, this is a kohlrabi here. They are beginning to germinate as well. Some of the seeds are on the way to germinate. I planted the green and the purple kohlrabi. This is the same garden as my bitter melon growing here, like waterfalls. I have vegetables from my garden all summer. Look, rosemary is doing great. Green onion is doing great. Over there is chives. Over here is my fall tomatoes. I planted these tomatoes in August, and it was so hot, so this tomato plant just sat in the ground, doesn't grow. Now suddenly grow so tall. I have not given any fertilizer. I do need to give fertilizer. They are pretty skinny, but they are beginning to flowering. Right now it's September. And look at the basil, flowering all summer, but still produce sweet basil leaves to eat, and lots of peppers, of course, still growing. However, here next to these pepper plants, actually I planted some Swiss chard and the beets. They have not come out yet. Oh, this little baby comes out, this one. So now this is two here. This is my beet. So I plant a beet, one row of beet, one row of Swiss chard. Look, this is a Swiss chard here. They just come out. They are right next to my all kinds of pepper plants, like this jalapenos, all kinds of peppers. That's why in Houston, Texas, you can plant the vegetables all summer long and eat the vegetables all summer long from your garden. This is all my jungle garden here. Sweet potatoes over there, and my Malabar spinach climbing here. You can harvest every few days. See, they even climb to my flower. Okay, let's take a look at another garden. This is my galangal. It's a ginger family. I need to harvest the galangal so I can use it like a ginger. I have been eating so much bitter melon, so I threw lots of bitter melon away because I forgot to give to friends. So they are getting bad in the refrigerator. More Malabar spinach. They're just climbing over everywhere. Okay, now in this garden, I have okra still growing. However, next to the okra, you can see the baby seeds coming out here. There are little crowd here. In this garden, I planted broccoli, cabbage, turnips, radish, Chinese turnips. I call the radish pink Chinese turnips, and the pak choy. Look at the pak choy seeds coming out already. They are just the beginning to come out. I planted all these seeds on September 1st. They begin to germinate. While I'm harvesting from a garden, I also planting at the same time, so I will have a consistent supply every day. Lemongrass is great to have. When you need it, when you need lemongrass, just come here to get some, and they just keep lemongrass. Will just come back every year. My bell peppers here. This is a bell pepper garden. Looks pretty junky right now. I just dumped my kitchen left over here to give some compost later on. Here is my water spinach garden, full of weeds, of course. These are the weeds, but however, this is water spinach. A lot here. I have to harvest some for my friends soon. And over there is long beans. They do make long beans, but they don't climb. Oh, there's one long beans hanging so long. They just start beginning to climb when the weather gets cool. When the weather is so hot, up they just sit there, but they do make beans like bush beans type. When the weather cool down, then they begin to climb and make more beans. See, they are beginning to flower soon and make more beans here. So summer, I have lots of vegetables from a garden. Here, these are all the sweet potatoes. I only planted about 6 sweet potato slips. Look how much they have grown. All these leaves here, not this one. This is a weed. This is a weed, but this is sweet potato leaves. You can actually eat sweet potato leaves. They are very delicious. All the sweet potatoes. Right now, I'm harvesting the leaves to eat daily. Then in October, November, you can harvest the sweet potatoes. And again, look at my chrysanthemum. They are growing since spring. This is my papaya. Look, chrysanthemum. They are doing great. And look at this one. This is my dandelion. Can you believe dandelion can grow from spring, April, all the way to September? And I am still harvesting from my garden dandelion. Normally, you see dandelion blooms in March, April. Then it's over. You don't see dandelion on the grass anymore. But I grow this one in my garden. This dandelion just keep growing, and keep making beautiful leaves. It is doing great. They are doing great. And over the corner over there, I have the Chinese winter melon. Again, from a same plants, I cut the plants, removed the trellis, and I left the root over there that it keeps growing and beginning to flowering. And some loofah over there on the corner as well. So this garden looks like a jungle. I actually need to make room to plant my garlic. So, oh, look at this, a big tomato plants. This is a nice tomato plants, so I feel better to pull them away in June. So I kept here. Now it makes lots of flowers. So maybe I should give them some fertilizer so they can make tomatoes once the weather cools down. Huge. Of course, I also have the weeds here. Some of the branch dies, I need to remove it so the good branches make the tomatoes later on. So where can I plant the garlic? Okay, so here are some rooms. After cleaning up the weeds, I'll be able to plant some garlic on here. This year, so this area, I could plant garlic here. And look at this fig tree. This is an interesting fig tree. Look at here. It produces figs along the trunk. I love this type of fig and it looks so beautiful. Look at that. And here, this garden, I have so many gardens and look at peppers are everywhere. I have yellow peppers over there. I have all kinds of peppers. And here is amaranth. I planted the amaranth in July, and it keeps producing amaranth for me to harvest. Some more water spinach, and if you look at it here, I have a huge watermelon here. Oh, cannot see from here. There's a huge watermelon sitting here. I planted one seed to check out to see if it will work, will do good. It's in September. It produces one watermelon. It produces one watermelon, but it's huge. So here I planted. Peanuts. These are all peanuts. This one's weeds. These peanuts are planted in May, and they are still blooming. So I will wait for them to dry out, and then I will harvest the peanuts on the ground. And here, this is the arugula. I planted the arugula here to have some shade. And I planted this arugula in July, and I have been harvesting this arugula here. They are right next to the peanuts, and some more here. And I also planted some amaranth. I want to keep this one for seeds, so next year I will have lots of amaranth. In Houston, Texas, you can actually plant different types of vegetables, several seasons. In Houston, Texas, you can plant. Oh, look at here! It's a little lizard. Oh, tiny baby. Whoops. Are you looking at me? Hi. Where's your mommy? Where's your sister? You are so cute. Oh, see? The little lizard is hiding under this Chinese amaranth. And look here. Oh, see? This is my wicked beans. Don't know how to say the name. Wicked beans. This is my wicked beans. This is the first year I grow wicked beans. Look at the beautiful flowers, light purple. And what does the bean look like? Let me check if it produces any beans yet. So look at the flowers. It is just beginning to bloom, and soon we'll have lots of beans hanging here. That's what the beans look like. Winged beans. How to say? Winged beans. This is the first time I grow this winged beans. I'm excited soon. I want to harvest it to see how the taste like. As you can see, although I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I have about 6 to 7 gardens here. But for now, I want to plant because it's September already. I want to plant the 4 leafy greens, all kinds of Asian leafy greens, pak choi, mustard green, and lettuce, kale. My gosh, so I can harvest them in winter for hot pot. But right now, I feel like I have no room to plant all those vegetables. I need to make a space for it. Definitely, I need to make space from here. Sweet potato place. Maybe I can make some room from here. Clean up here, then make some room here to plant some leafy greens here. I can clean up okras here soon, so I can have a room to plant some fall gardens here. Right now it's September, so I will be planting September and October. I may have to pull out all this basil and all kinds of peppers here, so I'll be able to have more room to plant the winter or fall vegetables. My garden looks like a jungle. Um, it's September 10 today in Sheridan, Texas. During the daytime, it is so hot, and during the evening, suddenly it cools down. Then I always tell myself, "My goodness, it's cold, or it's cooled down. I need to plant stuff." Then during the daytime, suddenly feels so hot. Okay, maybe I can wait. So today is September 10. I think it's time to plant my garlic. I need to make the soil ready, but this garden is full of sweet potato leaves and full of weeds. Right now, I just prepare the dirt, at least make dirt ready. So I just move this sweet potato leaves to the side somewhere. To make some room. So I have room for my garlic. This year I want to plant hard leg garlic and the soft leg garlic. Hard leg garlic for producing scabs. Soft leg garlic I grow for greens. For now, I just dig the dirt and make the soil a little bit softer, easy to have garlic, easy to plant garlic. I'm a little hurry right now because I will have people come by at 5:30 to do something. I am a little hurry right now because at 5:30 I have an appointment. I'm just throw weeds on the grass for now, and later on I can pick the weeds up. My garden, the soil is very low since I put this cinder blocks around the garden. I need more soil for this garden. The soil is very compacted. I have been walking on the garden. So I need to slow down. Don't want to hurt my back. Oh, this water spinach. I harvest some yesterday. Look at this, how thick the stem of the water spinach. Through this away. Look at this area. I just dig the dirt up. They are pretty good. They look ready to plant the garlic. We had a little rain a few days ago. The ground is wet. Not so wet, but it's not very dry. Actually nice. Hey, almost done here. Look, this bed is ready for my garlic. Yeah. Nothing bad for the trial. Wow, looks good. They're ready. I ordered this hard leg garlic in Amazon. It's very expensive. It's over $10 for 1, 2, 3, 4. Just for 4 of them, cost more than $10. I hope I can grow hard leg garlic in Houston, Texas. If I can let it grow next year it produces bulbs, then I can have my own seeds. So now I just want to separate the cloves. Don't know how, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like it has 5 to 6 cloves inside of this. Bulb has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cloves. And they are all pretty decent size. 4 times 9, 36. Quick. Last one. I just peel the top, the outside. This one I just peel. We don't need this. Shells. I'm not sure what is the English name called this. Hold on. Whoa. So this hard leg garlic. Look at this one. This is a soft neck garlic. I grow this for greens to pick during the winter time and to eat stir fry. This is for scabs and for bulbs in spring. Wow, I got all this hard leg garlic. I probably don't have enough room in the garden. I was just digging earlier. This is hard leg garlic. I better put it back into the refrigerator before planting. I bought this 1 month ago. I have been putting them into refrigerator because the hard leg garlic need chill hours. Now it's time to separate my soft neck garlic. So there are two kinds of soft neck. One's red and one's white. When we were little, we didn't have much food to eat. We have lots of garlic, so my mom pickled lots of garlic. As when I was little, I did not like any pickle food. Yes, a lot. This is a soft neck garlic. Ooh. Oops. Another way, another way. I planted 15 hard leg garlic and 20 soft leg garlics. Garlics like cooler weather, so September 10 is kind of still hot. However, in the past, I planted garlic in September and they were doing good, except they didn't produce big bulbs. So this year I will do the experiment. I plant some today and I will plant some more end of the September and maybe some more early October to see if it make a difference. When you love to grow vegetables, you always want to find a place you can grow some more. That is what I'm doing here. Fall just have so many flexibility times to grow stuff. September 10, I have been harvesting watermelon from this one. Look, still have watermelon here. I need to harvest them. Didn't harvest the other one, look bad. And look here, it's a huge, big one here. I just see it this few days. Huge, and it's a long one. It's interesting. I never have seen, I did not think I grow this type of watermelon. Look this. On the floor, and it is grown. So, look, so, and there's someone here too. And I have bigger one in the garden too. Oh, there's one on the floor. Here. And there's a little baby. September 10th, still have a watermelon. I have not been taking care of them. I feel a little ashamed. Picked about 20 eggplant from this little eggplant tree yesterday. Over 20, and I gave lots of to friends because I can't eat all the eggplant. But the eggplants are so yummy. Well, this one bell pepper plant produces lots of bell peppers. No, right now they are kind of small. Earlier they produced big one. Now they are a little small, but they are still abundant. They are still very good, and it is very productive. Look at this giant flower did not die last year. So I look how tall it is. Oh my gosh, very tall. Oh, look, huge big bundle. It's just lying down here because I have not get a chance to look how long is this. But it's beautiful. Look, that beautiful color. It's so pretty. Oh, I want to show you something about my butternut squash. This butternut squash was coming in volunteer. And next to the tomato plants, this is the fall tomato plant. Something has been eaten the leaves. So I said, okay, maybe I'll leave this one to grow. And look, this butternut squash. So since it is in the pot, so I decided let it hang to the string. Then maybe it can grow to the tree. So I hang this on the tree. So far it is doing good. Look, it makes a little butternut squash here. Look, isn't cute? Okay, I hope we still have plenty of warm weather for the butternut squash to grow. I think it will. And this one seems okay. There's no other flower. Okay, I hope this flower is pollinated well and the squash will stay. You can see on the bottom, there are several flowers here. Some bloomed, some not. But this butternut squash plants look pretty good. This look nice here. So I hope it will grow and make squash hanging all the way to the tree, and then make lots of squash hanging on the tree like a Christmas squash tree. Squash Christmas tree. I think I definitely need to pick up this. I definitely need to pick up this watermelon. So I will let my son pick it up.